doing. We have a subject for today, and it is an exciting story because it goes on with what's going on in the world today. So we're gonna wait a few minutes and we're gonna jump into it. Sometimes we have to be careful what we say online because the person on the other side of the string, you know, they'll be trying to use that against you. But as I said, it's still not going to hurt my channel because there's certain reasons I'm not going to say what, but it's not going to hurt. If they choose to do that, they can. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Big smile on my face because I know where I'm headed. Everyone has to know when they're headed when they're doing this YouTube thing. Now, for today, it's coming for sure. That is the title for today, and I am going to start. So it's coming for today. This is a subject on all matters. I have done the wit thing a few days ago where I have talked about, Wick will be getting $300 million. I've done that. I've sent that on Facebook. I've sent it on other social media. Some of y'all probably have seen it. Some of y'all probably have not. It was like a few days ago. I'm still getting people saying they like what I said. I got one today. I got 2 or maybe 3. Ever since I've done it, I've been getting them. I think the first day I did, I think I got about 6 or 7, if I'm not mistaken. But I know today I got one, and you see what time it is. 7:32 a.m. in the United States. And I have a comment. already still talking about that. So they let me know that people, they're pregnant and, you know, they need help. And, nothing's wrong with that. I used to be on WIC. It was years ago, I have older kids, and the youngest two are like, what, 11 and 13. So, at some point, we all need help. And I'm not against that. I'm really not. So, as for y'all, as I said, be careful what you say online, because sometimes somebody is watching and you'll say stuff, and to them, in their minds, they think that it will affect your channel. But if you have enough sense to read what I'm saying, I'm not gonna go into it too deep. I'm saying praises. It doesn't hurt. But anyway, it's going on. So this is coming for sure. Everything that we're going through in this life, it has a purpose. It has a meaning. Some of us is gonna make us strong. Some of us are not gonna be strong. I mean, we want everyone to be strong, but we know everyone is not a leader. I mean, we can see that with your own kids, your own family members. You can see it right there. You can see it in your neighborhood. If you have kids, you can see it with adults. Someone is going to be the leader, and someone is going to be a follower. And you know what I have learned as I sit back and I look? We have few leaders, and we have a lot of followers. Any comments? And I'll be saying that more regular, because I don't want to be talking for like 5 or 6 minutes, and then I look, and then y'all be talking to me, and then I have to go and answer y'all questions, and so this right here keeps me where I won't have to be running back and forth. I mean, it's okay to say whatever it is you want to say, but like I've said before in my life, you have to know how to talk to people. And I understand some people, when they talk, every cussing word that come out their mouth, every other word, I have heard that. That's how I taught our kids when they was younger about cussing words. I let them watch the movies where they cuss every other, because I didn't cuss. And that's how they learned what a cussing word is. And they know what a cussing word is. Not through me, but watching those movies where they cuss every other word is a cussing word. And every time I heard a cussing word, I would tell them that's a cussing word. That's a cussing word. They was very young. And by the time they was 3, 4, and 5, they know what a cussing word is. They're not going to hear it from me. Oh, boy. You're beautiful. All right, now stop that. That's off the subject. Now, the subject is coming for sure. What we're on, Jonathan, we're on everything that's going on in the world. That's what the subject basically is about today. This is a nice, beautiful subject. Anything else besides comments like what Jonathan putting on here? No comments. Okay. Y'all are welcome. I'm just glad to have y'all here. Y'all can like, comment, subscribe, share. It would be lovely. So, now, thank you for the hearts. I don't know who is giving me a bunch of hearts, but thank you so much. So, as we go on in this life, we're going to go through hardship. I'm pretty sure we know this. As a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about this, you all get your kids pencil, papers, the basic folders, educational material. You're going to find out why. And that's all I'm going to say about that. See, our kids, they already have pencils. Boy, they have a boatload of pencils. They have paper, and I wouldn't mind getting more paper. They have tablets. Oh, they got all kinds of learning stuff. They have books, and a good place to get learning equipment from is Books A Million. They read on it, and you'll have no problem. Now, if you don't do that, I mean, you're gonna see why I'm saying this. I'm giving you a fair warning, and that's all that I can say about that. And yeah, I have books that I've gotten read for school ended. Our son was going into the sixth. I have books from Books A Million. They have every subject in it. Our daughter going into the seventh. I have a math book. I have other books. Well, really, the seventh grade looked like somebody came in and just swiped everything out. But that math book they didn't swipe out, and I have that. So yeah, I buy books from Books A Million. They're little workbooks. You don't know what a section is. All you gotta do is just ask somebody. They'll be glad to show you. I buy their regular reading books from out of there too. That's another thing. You want your child to be reading? Books A Million. They have regular books. My son said they're educational books. They're about $7. They have even books that are for clearance, about $5. They're thick books now. They're thick. I haven't seen any thin ones. I wish they would get some little thinner ones, but they're thick. But see, our kids, they are used to reading, so they love it. They tell me they love it. They go in there, they pick their own book out, I buy it. You know, it's the truth. But I'm not going to hold y'all too much with this subject. I'm going to let y'all go because I have to finish up my breakfast. And I was looking to see if anybody have any comments. Y'all can like, comment, subscribe, share. And thank y'all so much for coming. And I really enjoyed y'all. Y'all was a sweet crowd. I wish I could get more people like y'all. But we know how that goes. But y'all have a good day. And thank you, Jonathan, for coming on. You was the only one that said something. Thank you so much. Thank everyone. And I will be coming back today. I will. And y'all have a lovely, I'm rubbing my hands because they are dry. I'm going to put some on them. But y'all have a lovely day. And remember to get your water. Remember about a water tester. Y'all need to get this stuff. And especially if y'all working. Some of y'all are working. It's coming on my page. Or get some kind of money. And y'all have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.